What am I going to play?
This knife has a straight edge on it, so it's very easy. And maybe in our world here, there lives a happy little mountain.
Hello everyone and welcome to Game Club. And today we'll be playing Cottage Garden by Uwe Rosenberg. Yes, Uwe Rosenberg, the man who brought us Agricola and Patchwork, has done it again with Cottage Garden. Let's see what we think as we review Cottage Garden. So everyone, I'm going to start by unboxing Cottage Garden. Let's just start by taking the plastic off. Right, okay, so now let's unbox it completely. This will be interesting. I do like this cover. I think that it's a very simple garden potting sort of scenario in a little box. You've got these what look like onions, and then you've got some flowers and more onions, or bulbs should I say. Actually, they're probably just bulbs actually. And there we go, there's the Cottage Garden booklet. Pretty straightforward book. We've got that's obviously the German, and that's in English. Then we have the dice and the pieces, the token icon token thingamabobbies. And then we have all of our set of stuff which we have to punch out, which we always love punching stuff out. Anyway, so we've just finished playing Cottage Garden, Uwe Rosenberg's game of gardening and cottaging. No, that's wrong. It should actually be just cottage garden making. The game itself is very repetitive, but in that is actually a simple delight. The scoring system is rather twee. The idea of the cats and the pots is rather fun and allows for some of the issues that you came along with Patchwork. If you've ever played Uwe Rosenberg's Patchwork, allowed that to be ironed out and make it a little bit more cleaner. And I know this series has been quite popular. I believe there's an autumnal garden, an Indian garden, which actually is an Indian summer garden, a summer garden as well, etc, etc. For me, I would say that this is the sort of game that if you are more of a casual player, you would enjoy, but you will get bored with it, especially with a 6-round option. If you are playing with a group of people, it might be a lot more fun. We played it with 2 people and we found it slightly restricted. And then finally, the thing I would add to this is that the artwork and the detail is exceptional, but once again it has a familiarity which allows it to be easily taken on board by players young and old, and also simple and also complex, in the sense of if you are a simple player who just wants to play games for fun, or if you're a complex player who likes to play games for challenges, i.e. to challenge themselves or others. But I just feel that the repetitiveness of the game will not bode well with long-term continued play. I think it will end up being a case of, you'll say, like games before that we've had, and I point out Hit Z Road in particular here, where you're basically doing the same thing round after round. You're doing the same thing round after round in Cottage Garden, although to be fair it does add sort of a dynamic that you play different rounds each time. The problem is that after a point you start playing the same round each time, especially since you go around 6 times on the board. It becomes a bit like, I've done this before, and it's not really much fun. Plus also the problem is you have to skip a lot of turns towards the mid to end rounds, where you basically are trying to get plots to fill holes or gaps in the gardens, and you also get dumped on with cats, which, though beautiful and lovely cats as they are, they do become a bit of a bugbear when you have to keep filling them, and they keep filling your board, you lose points from. Anyway, that was Cottage Garden. I'm Simon, and this was Game Club. Thanks for watching.